Hello guys and welcome back to another Andreas Peach Pony Reacts. As you could probably tell, if you look up here, I've already done a blind reaction to this. While I was in my bed, I was feeling like shit. And I thought that the recording would work on my tab, but I don't know what happened. It did record and all that, but then it did not stop recording. Then the file got corrupted again. Fuck. So at least now I know that it does not work. Like I can't record on the tab. So I did manage to record my reaction, but not the actual live stream. So it exists up there. It's pretty shit. I would not recommend watching it, but it's up there if you want to, well, see my blind reaction without anything else. Maybe play the episode in the background, even though it's going to be completely off. Whatever. It's shit, it's basically what I'm saying. But anyways, this is season 6, episode 21, Every Little Thing She Does. And this is not a blind reaction, this is just a regular reaction. We're gonna do another comfy. I'm not going to use my... Oh, shit. I'm actually trying out the speakers in the Blue Yeti because I want to. Oh, now this is a bit off the rails, and I accidentally. I mean, I've already seen this episode once. It was pretty decent. It was okay. So let's start in. 3, 2, 1, go. And they come in like super tired.
I've prepared a full day of spells. You've been doing great, but now
great job, Twilight.
Challenge. Oh, it is on. Where do we
And this is the funny thing. Twilight thinks she's going to be able to provide Glim Glam with a challenge. Come on. Glim Glam is basically the embodiment of magic. You're just friendship. And like I said on Blind Reaction, I do not believe friendship is magic. I mean, Glim Glam is just so much better. I mean, look at this. That kind of crystal shield thing. Is that fucking supernova? Destroy absolutely everything. Almost killing the princess. Might I add?
I am on fire. What's next?
Yeah. It really is on fire. Fuck me. My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. Alright, what do I believe the episode will be about? Back to the episode.
Speed spells like
Dylan Cody and
not easy.
I think it was made by Michael Vogel. Yeah. Michael Vogel. I mean, look at Glim Glam. She's just so. She's the Flash. She's.
I'm not finished.
Look at this.
I've discovered
that's coming
a
up.
very old spell, Similo
old
Duplexis. When combined with Accelero in just the right way.
Alright, Accelero, whatever, blah blah blah.
You can literally be in two places at once.
Yeah, and she can copy herself. I mean, she doesn't need the wheel, the spring of
now,
whatever that
I'm
Pinky
finished.
used.
I have to admit, your skills with magic really are nothing short of amazing.
They're incredible.
I'm very impressed. I've always been something of a natural.
Yep.
However, it doesn't look like you've tackled tackled any friendship lessons since you met Trixie.
Well, she doesn't need friends.
Sure?
French.
I could have sworn there were a couple in
Filthy
there
French
somewhere.
pigs.
I'm
With
sure.
frogs. She doesn't need them.
See.
She has magic.
I'm really quite busy this week.
Doesn't need to
So
rely on the
commitment.
crossbow heavy,
I'll try and find some time.
cavalry.
No time like the present. Spike and I are headed to Canterlot. Princess Celestia wanted me to give her students a quick overview on the history of
Which I
enchanted
think is
objects
a
in
little bit
Equestria.
funny because
We'll
they're
be back after the
ponies.
presentation, which should be
20 moons from now?
20 moons.
tonight. It's a quick presentation.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that.
You can tackle a friendship lesson today,
And this is
and
like
we can
30
review progress
moons.
when
I
get
think
back
it's
later
like
this
2.5
evening.
regular years in our time.
no
We don't know how
problem.
time works in
Friendship lesson.
Equestria.
On it.
For all we know, in
Great,
1
can't
year they
wait.
could have 2
Now,
winters.
Spike, help
Because
me
of how
color
their
these cards
cycle
according to
is,
time,
right?
class, and object.
Because it's not their Earth rotating. It's the Pegasus just coming saying, "Alright, you have winter now." Probably that fucking piece of shit Celestia, which is the best princess, might I add.
Hey, Twilight and I
Um,
are about to head to Canterlot. Just checking to see if you need
Like,
anything.
no equality allowed.
Not at all. I'm good
And I'm
here.
pretty
I'm
sure
good.
that
Great, not a problem in the
painting
world.
eyes were moving. It's gonna come up, I swear. It was
So-
moving.
What are you doing exactly?
I was just trying to decide which friendship lesson I was going to tackle while you two were in Canterlot.
Sure.
Oh, yep, right here, where I just left them a second ago.
Eat cake with Pinkie Pie.
They already have dust.
Scrapbook with Applejack.
Alright, now the
Soul
paintings
with
were not
Rarity.
moving.
Help an animal with Fluttershy. Chillax with Rainbow Dash? What is chillaxing?
You know what it is,
No
Spike. You
idea.
do it all the time.
You know, if you're nervous about your friendship lessons, it's totally okay to say so.
Nervous, me?
And like always, Spike being the
Oh,
voice
Spike,
of reason,
you really are
being the
hilarious.
saint that he
You
is.
think I'm
that he
nervous
is,
that I'm
but
gonna fail something
no
as
recognition for
simple as
Spike.
baking a cake?
And
Well,
they are
if you
never
were,
gonna
it'd be
acknowledge
silly.
he was right about
Twilight just said
anything.
how impressed she was that I combined a speed spell and a duplication spell. That
Which is so
was a
sad
challenge.
because
These, ha, I could
even in
combine
lesson
all 5 of
0,
these at the
which
same
this
time
episode
without
kind
breaking
of
a
reference to,
sweat.
I
Spike
think maybe you're
says,
missing
An opportunity
not me,
to really
I was the
impress
best
Twilight.
friend.
Great idea, Spike. I'm
Because
gonna
Spike
get
was
right
the
on
one
that.
who called for Celestia. And they told him, no,
I
you
thought
fucking piece of
Twilight
shit.
was a
You're not
master.
getting any recognition.
So, with your help, I
Fuck
figure
the
these should be done
ponies.
in no time.
Except for Rarity.
Sure
Well, I
this
do
is
want
what
to fuck
Twilight would
Rarity.
want?
But not in that
Seems
way.
like you might wanna
While I
take your
want to
time
have
with each of these.
this type of
But by
thing with
working as a
Rarity.
team, we
Or
can get them done
this
faster.
in my case.
And isn't teamwork a key
Yeah.
factor in friendship?
I guess.
Sure,
Super!
whatever.
Pinkie Pie. Since
Man,
we're
I really
very
I don't
confused,
like this episode, alright?
Rarity, Applejack, you two can set up in the
That's
library.
fucking
Behind her,
cake. I
dusty
mean,
old
why
library
was
has the
Pinky
proper
acting like
lighting.
this for that
Perhaps
goddamn
we can stay out
cake?
here in the foyer. I thought that Fluttershy and I could work with the animals right here in the foyer.
And why am I?
Whatever you think is best.
Great.
That
Now,
poor
Rainbow Dash.
eagle or falcon, whatever it is. I think it's falcon. Look at
Oh,
eagle. What did you do, Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, sure.
And these adorable chipmunks might prefer a nook somewhere.
Shut the fuck up. She doesn't give a fuck. Don't you see that?
In a minute, Fluttershy.
She gives zero fuck about you,
Fluttershy.
Fluttershy.
Chillax properly in the castle.
Like most of
We
the
need very
fans, they don't give a fuck about
specific
you.
conditions for optimal chillaxing.
Oh, I just assumed chillaxing could happen anywhere.
Shows what you know about
Fucking
chillaxing.
newbie.
Let me do some location scouting.
Alright,
Okay.
get the fuck out, Rainbow
It
Crash.
seemed more efficient to start with the scrapbooking, so we could just get it out of the...
Can we start with me? We're gonna need time for the cake to bake. After all, it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty
Ah,
cake.
fuck.
We're
I
on
was
a
not
schedule.
supposed to
No
touch.
time for a song.
And I did it
We
anyway.
can start with baking,
Where's the
then...
But we can't design dresses after you've been baking with Pinkie. She can be a bit messy.
Bit messy. She's a fucking monster, look at her.
Fine. We can start with the dresses, and then...
Well, y'all figure that out. I'm gonna start laying out the pictures for scrapbooking. We got a whole lot of time to cover.
You got 80
a whole
moons.
lot.
We've got at least 80 moons worth of memories to go
80
through.
moons!
80 moons?
Yeah, that's like
There is
5
nowhere
years.
to chillax in this castle.
More
We're gonna
than
have to set
yeah,
up somewhere
kind of
else.
like 5 years, a bit less. Like 4.5, let's say.
Could you excuse me for 1 second?
In Equestria, for all we know, there can be one day.
That pony
in our
really
time.
needs to chillax.
Yeah, she does. Poor Glim Glam.
You've got this.
No one
Handful of
gives a
friendship lessons is
no one
nothing compared
cares
to the spells you've
about
mastered.
Glim Glam. No one really is her friend.
Maybe
You don't
if I
see
cast
that
a
she's
little spell to
hurting
help things
inside,
along.
that she's struggling.
Something simple and safe. Fiducia Compellus? That's not
They're
bad.
basically
I would
forcing her
barely
to do
notice
this.
it, but is it enough?
Go to her old ways.
Maybe Kogeria
Controlling ponies with her
open to suggestion.
superior magical
or
skills.
Maybe Kogeria combined with Fiducia Compellus. Yes.
And then all of a sudden we get a bunch of names for spells.
Persuaderi to be sure it sticks.
Persuaderi, blah 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 dairy, quadrutary, clam. We have like a new
Every pony will probably thank me for getting it all done so quickly. And Twilight will be thrilled I've completed so many lessons. Every pony wins!
Yeah, everyone does. And then she just killed them right there.
Starlight. You're a genius.
The opponents we see now are just empty husks of their former selves.
Maybe the congratulations were a little premature.
Maybe. Maybe they were. But do you really care, Glim Glam?
Kogeria, Persuadere, Fiducia. Of course.
Michael Vogel,
Fiducia
you
Compellus
should
needs
really
a
just
trigger.
stick to episodes like, what is it called? Heartwarming Eve episode where Luna sings.
Pinky, kitchen. Rarity, Applejack, library. Fluttershy, stay here. Rainbow Dash, find somewhere inside the castle and set up a place where we can chillax. Let's get to work, Pinky.
Okie dokie. What would you like to do first?
Pinky
what
seems
are we
normal like
supposed to do
this. I
first?
mean, I
Whatever
see
you
no
want to do
difference in
first,
Pinky.
Starlight Glimmer.
In a medium-sized mixing bowl, beat together eggs, sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
I mean, all of this are things I
Mix in
imagine
flour.
Pinky could do and probably would act like.
Add baking soda, salt, and cinnamon.
I mean, this Pinky has more personality
take
than
it from
that.
here.
Well, I shouldn't say
Take
more
what from
personality.
where?
Pinky is
The
often
baking.
pretty shit in
Just keep following
all
the instructions in the book
episodes
until
that
I
are
get back.
not
Absolutely.
just
Instruction
Pinky
following
episodes.
starting now.
Baking a cake? Check. Now on to sewing. What did you have in mind, Rarity?
Whatever you want me to have in my mind, Starlight Glimmer.
Oof. That makes me quite excited. And I probably will
Can you make a dress exactly like
just
that one?
cut that audio bit out
Just
and
like
just
this one?
play it for
Just like
myself.
it.
Whatever you
Absolutely.
want me to
It will look
think,
perfectly divine.
Andreas. Whatever you want me to think, Andreas. Oh
That's
man.
a whole lot of photos. How do you usually organize them?
Yeah, there's like
However
12
you
of
want me
them.
to organize them, Starlight.
Okay, tell me about this one.
Sweet Apple Acres, 20 moons ago. Granny Smith was looking for her favorite pie tin. She looked in the kitchen, but it wasn't there. She looked in the barn, but it wasn't there.
How
I
great.
don't need every little detail. Just sum up the story in one sentence.
Well, turns out Granny Smith didn't know how to make a pig do the backstroke.
What a great story, Applejack.
Why don't you keep putting
I
these
mean,
photos in chronological order?
Applejack
and when
is the
I come back, you can
scariest
give me
like
more
this,
highlights.
in my opinion.
Sure
I mean,
thing,
her
Starlight
stories are-
Glimmer.
I don't know, they're fucking...
Fluttershy?
Yeah,
Where are all
not
the
Fluttershy.
animals?
No one gives a fuck about
He
Fluttershy.
ran away.
And why didn't you stop them?
Because she's worthless.
Because you didn't
Because she's
ask me
shy. So,
Obviously,
look
I
at that
wanted
flank
to.
shot, man.
Never mind.
This episode
Can
has
you
some very
please
good
round up all the
flank
animals in the
shots
castle
and
bring them
rump
back here
shots.
to the foyer?
All the
Wait, what's
animals.
this?
Got it.
Did you find a place to chillax, Rainbow Dash?
Alright, someone
Sure
just sent
thing,
me a
Starlight
gift on
Glimmer.
Steam. I'll look
Great.
it up
Let me know
later.
when it's ready.
Yes, Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash is also quite scary.
Granny Smith knew she was gonna need a bigger boat. So Goldie Delicious says, if you can't say anything nice about any pony, come sit by me. Big
Waste your
Red
time with
Ruby
me.
just covered
If you
himself
can't
in mud,
waste your time
the creature
alone.
wouldn't be able to see him.
Starlight Glimmer.
Even though talking shit about others is never a waste of time.
What is that?
What
He wanted me
did
to
Iron
have a
Will
dress exactly
say?
like the one in the book.
Don't be nice when you can criticize or whatever.
Fabric. Exactly like the one in the book.
Huh, I see.
Iron Will was
Yes,
best
of course,
character.
Starlight Glimmer.
Make it bigger than the one in the book.
Of course, darling. Bigger it is.
Man, Rarity, I love
She's just a pony
Rarity.
standing in front of another pony, asking him to love her.
And I mean, this episode became like a 6 out of 10. Just
Pinky, what are
for,
you doing?
I mean, basically the sex appeal of the episode.
I meant just the one cake.
I think that's the only thing I like about this episode, is the sex appeal.
That's so fast.
First, I combine 3 eggs. Then I...
Pinkie Pie is also quite fun in this episode, so I'll give
The
them that.
baking lesson is done.
Even though
Oh, what
the
now?
real Pinkie Pie in this episode fucking pisses me off, and with a fucking cake and cake.
They can take our farm,
And
but they can't take
I
our
get-
freedom.
That's also fucking funny. Like
going on?
Belle Gibson,
I've gathered all of the
Applejack.
Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah, you look great like that. That's where you belong.
This will do nicely. A much
It's like,
bigger dress.
are they saying that Applejack is racist? Or that because she's a southerner, she's white
I can
trash?
handle this.
That she's racist? Those fucking Canadians and their stereotypes.
What's that?
Someone should just burn Dietrich down.
What did you say?
Is it Dietrich or are they just is Dietrich the one that can make the show or they're just animating?
Yes, Starlight Glimmer.
Ah, whatever. Burn everything down.
Storm clouds?
Why not? You need water. Those storm clouds does not look like they contain a lot of water. And I'm wrong, of course. They contain a shit ton. And as you can probably tell, I'm narrating after the fact,
Big Mac
before
told
it
me
even
with a whole
happens
lot
on the
of
screen.
power comes a heck of a lot of responsibility.
Woo!
This can't get any worse.
Look at Rarity. So sexy.
What is going on?
What do you think is going on? She's doing exactly the same thing you did in Lesson 0, you
I
stupid.
had no idea
Bitch.
we had spiders in the castle. I'm never sleeping again.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up,
Duchy of
Spike.
Palace
You're my
and
favorite
Progeria. Or
character,
maybe I
but-
added too much persuadere. What?
You're really missing the point
You
here.
really missing the point.
I finally
Tell her the
obtained
point
that
then,
message
instead of just
spell
saying,
got
you're
every
just
home.
missing
It
it.
was really powerful.
Tell her what the point
stuff.
is.
They're gonna feel that in the morning.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Please try to explain to me how in
hangover.
the name of Celestia things got this out of control.
Well, it was the first time I cast that particular spell,
Yeah.
and I didn't fully think it through. I bet if I had reversed
Just
I
like
think you might
you,
be missing
Twilight.
the
Why
point
can't you
here.
see this through your
Told ya.
thick fucking
What made you
skull?
think that casting a spell on your friends to do your bidding was even
Fucking
remotely a
hate
good idea?
Twilight in this episode. I want
Well, when you
I
put
wish,
it that way, it sounds really bad.
Princess of the Sun,
because it is really
Celestia
bad.
came and be like, Twilight, shut the fuck up, you
Starlight,
stupid fucking
I'm not
bitch.
mad at you.
This is exactly
I
how
am
you were
disappointed.
Lesson
You've been doing
0.
so well.
And why are
I
you
just don't
treating
understand
Glim
how a
Glam like
friendship lesson
shit?
turned into all of this.
When she made the exact same
fine.
mistake you did.
I've been
And the only
avoiding
difference is
friendship
you have
lessons on
not
purpose.
thought Glim Glam shit.
I can cast complex spells, but
fucking-
baking a cake with Pinkie Pie freaks me out.
This,
And yes,
why
I
does
know
it
how
freak you
ridiculous
out? You're
that
amazing
sounds.
at making
That's why I
cakes.
didn't say anything.
You made a
I
cake
thought if I
like
just
this in
kept
one of the
wowing you with my
episodes.
magical abilities, you might just not notice.
Baking a cake freaks you out?
Yes.
Look at
baking
that
a
flank
cake,
shot.
sewing, all
Jesus
of it.
Christ.
What if I was bad at it? I didn't want to be a disappointment to any pony, and I ended up being a disappointment to every pony.
Well, I
Starlight,
know how that
Do you
is.
think
Even though I
anybody
don't
cares
try
if you
to
can bake
be
a cake?
anything
But
other than a
the
disappointment.
lesson was to get to know Pinkie Pie better by doing something she loves.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was a friendship
that's-
lesson,
that's,
not a baking lesson.
Oh. You know, I think I might have missed the point here.
Told ya.
So now what?
Now it's time for a pretty advanced friendship lesson. It's called apologizing.
Look at this. This is so fucking hot. I love
I
Rarity.
don't know what kind of whammy Starlight
Rarity's
put
gonna be
on
so.
us.
This is like they're all
I feel like I got
hungover.
shoved through the super speedy cider squeezy
Shut
6000.
the fuck up.
Tell me about it.
If every pony could speak in a whisper for the next few days, that would be delightful. My
Look,
head is thumping.
poor
I was up all
Rarity.
night calming the animals down. Fluttershy, please. Not so loud. Starlight,
And then Pinky is being a cunt.
I never
Rarity just said, please, not so
Yeah,
loud,
about
and you're all
that.
and you start
Things got a
screaming.
little out of hand. planned last night.
This is when I
Well, ain't
start
that the
fucking hate
understatement of the
Pinky right
day?
here.
Tell it to the cake, sister! Can we all please argue at a lower volume?
Oh.
I really messed up. I cast the spell because I
Don't
was
worry, with those
nervous
childbearing
about working with
hips,
you on the friendship
glam glam,
lessons.
everything's
Well,
fine.
here's a friendship lesson for you. Don't cast spells on your friends!
Did you say the same thing to Twilight Sparkle?
I know.
Rainbow Dyke?
What
Did
I
you?
did was wrong, and I can't take it back.
Fucking
You're
bitch.
right to be upset, and I hope one day I can make it up to you. But all I can say is I'm sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go clean a castle covered in wet cake batter and spiders.
That
Yeah.
was a pretty good apology.
She does not need to be friends with all of
Hey, Star!
Twilight's friends
Most
in the
of
main
Apple
six.
family photos are still
I
laying
think the
around
only
wreck.
one that she probably
I think
could be
I'll come
friends
along
with is
another
probably Rarity, maybe Applejack. The rest are bitches, they're cunts, they don't like her.
I should check
You
on
can
them.
understand this.
And I left some
Rarity is the
lovely
only one
I should come and
who
move it to the
truly
first
understands
floor
you.
library.
Come and get
Shut the
those storm
fuck
clouds
up,
out of the
Rainbow
bathroom.
Dyke.
Fine! Some pony has to bake a cake to honor all the poor cakes that sacrificed their batter in last night's tragedy.
The reason why I call her Rainbow Dyke is because I believe that Rainbow Dash is the biggest cock slot in all of Equestria. I'm pretty sure there's not a single stallion who's not been all up in her. And I mean every single stallion. That doesn't matter what age. Alright. Putting spiders, she probably has a creepy section in the fucking castle, so why not host a bunch of spiders? I mean, at least she can have some company besides Spike. Oh yeah, Grimglam also lives there. I forgot.
It seems your apology went well.
Yeah,
I'm just lucky to have such understanding friends. But
Friends,
it's probably gonna be
yeah,
a while before I try
sure.
to tackle those friendship lessons again.
What do you mean? You've been doing them all day.
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking
I've been
about?
cleaning up the mess I made by
I've
totally
become completely
failing a
retarded
friendship.
this episode.
Really? But didn't I see you sewing with Rarity?
Yes,
Yes?
but
And you and Applejack did a great job collecting those photos and putting them in the book. Helping animals with Fluttershy, baking with Pinkie
I
Pie.
hate this
Those sound like your
episode. I hate
assignments
everyone
to
in
me.
this episode. I
In
hate
fact,
myself.
I think there's just one that you're missing.
sun, check. Chairs, check.
Time to
Thanks
chillax.
to the simple Catadupa Levitate
And
spell, we've got
Are you
water.
telling me
Is that everything we need to chillax?
that they're not doing
Nope.
this covering
No.
up her
What did I
crotch on
miss?
purpose right there?
Quiet.
Are you trying to tell me they don't do that?
Right.
And do you see
Great
how
job, Starlight.
spread open
Looks like
she
you
is?
completed another
She's
friendship
completely
lesson.
ready for it.
Hey! She completes
Look
the
at that.
lesson when I say she completes
She's
it.
retaking.
So less
She
learning
knows.
And more chillaxing.
I guess being able to handle Big Mac's
So,
girth, you probably need to be
how
able
long
to
do
spread
we
your
sit
legs
quietly?
pretty wide. Shouldn't Applejack be the most bendiest then? I don't know. And there you have the episode. A pile of shit. Oh man, this episode was not the greatest. God damn it, there's still 40 minutes left before like the other thing is ready. Oh well. That's how it is. That's how it is. What was I even watching? Listen, it has gone like 30 seconds since I last saw it. And I completely forgot what the episode is all about. Does that say anything about the episode? Does it say anything about me? I think it says more about me. But we don't know that. We cannot prove that I'm the one that's retarded in this case. Well, but now it's one of the bottom episodes. I mean, other than the pure sex appeal of this episode, there isn't really that much I like. I guess Glim Glam was decent. I mean, we don't really know anything about Glim Glam. So I guess this is like, well, this is a new thing because we don't know shit about Glim Gloom. Glam Glam? I don't know. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because I feel so softly creeping. And yeah, I mean, you guys know my opinion if you watch this reaction. I think what I'm gonna do now is probably just go on X Hentai and search for My Little Pony. Goodbye.